Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to cut back your zinnia seedlings. I'm also going to show you what they look like once they have been cut back. So why would you do this? Sometimes your zinnia plants get really leggy indoors. People always wonder, what shall I do? Here's an option for you. You can cut them back. What do you do with your seedlings that you cut back? What do you do with the tops? Do you want free plants? Do you want some more zinnias, more than you already have? Well, I'm going to show you what you're going to be able to do with those zinnias. Look at that one. Nice. So continue watching because I'm going to show you what they look like after several days of growing from being cut back. It's pretty exciting and it's kind of fun to share this with you because you can do this too at home right now if you are growing indoors. Just appreciate a thumbs up on this video. It helps me grow my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my videos, go ahead and do that right now. Hit that notification bell so you can get notified when I have new content coming on my garden channel. Today we're going to cut back these zinnias. Why? Because they're tall. Another reason is if you cut them back, you're going to get side shoots on each side of the stem. And they're going to make a much fuller, bushy plant when you plant them out in your garden. And I think it's going to benefit them a lot. It's going to make a beautiful plant. So come on in and we'll do that now. Don't cringe when I'm doing it. It's actually going to hurt me too because it's going to take off the beautiful tops. And what I think I might try to do is root some of them. Hey, it's always worth a try. I love experimenting, so let's get started. So these are the two we're going to cut back, the giant cactus mix and the state fair mix. Should I do them all or should I just do half of them? That's the question. These here look to be the tallest. These are the cotyledon, these are the seed leaves. I am going to cut up here. I'm going to cut the tops off. Just like this. Ouch. So okay, so right along the stem here, there should be two shoots coming out. We're going to find out how long that takes. And I'm going to try to keep track of that and then let you know on this video. That one's all trimmed down. Now we'll see how long it takes to grow them side shoots. It's been 5 days since we cut the zinnias back. Look at the new growth coming. Both sides of the stem. Sure, they don't look good right now, but wait till they get that new growth up and growing a little bit. And just imagine the more blossoms we're going to have. I'm just starting right there. They got different growth rates. Feeding these with fish emulsions. Want to continue to feed them. So I'm pretty pleased with them. They're gonna do fine. And these will be fun to see later on out in the garden. There's the whole set of them, the ones that I trimmed back. So we'll keep you updated. May 18th. Look how fast these zinnias are growing their side shoots. Just a few days later. It is amazing. Look at this. Growing so well. It's exciting. So they'll bring shoots coming up here. And then we'll have stems coming up where they'll have blossoms on each stem. We are doubling our blooms here on this one. Yeah, look at that. Pretty neat. So you can do this. Don't be afraid to do it. If you look above Anywhere on this video, I'm going to be posting a link to some of my other zinnia videos, so go ahead and check them out. So it's May 30th. Let's see how the zinnia plants are doing, the ones that I cut back. You could also say pinched back to increase bushier plants and to help them not be so leggy when you want to start planting them outside. So these are still under lighting indoors. I'm going to be taking them out in the greenhouse very soon, but look how nice these look. I also noticed they're getting a little bit of yellowing on them. Some have a little bit of brown tips because they've been hitting the artificial light in here, but they're going to be fine. But look at all the new growth. I'm going to pull one out so you can see it better. Okay, look at this one. There's where I cut it. And we got 2 new sets of leaves coming up that have blooms on them. Had different growth rates, I've noticed, and it's kind of funny because they're all growing a little differently. But this is what we want right here. We want them to grow like this. If some haven't done it yet, they will probably when they get outside into the ground. For example, here's one I cut. This one's really small, isn't it? And here's the other one. Look how much bigger it is. Very neat. So this was very beneficial to do. I also want to show you, don't worry if they're not coming. Look at this one right here. It's coming. Look how tall this one got already, right there. Here's another one. Look how tall this one is. And we got another one starting right here. These also have become very sturdy plants indoors. So they're going to be able to handle that wind outside, but you're still going to want to condition them for the sun before you put them out full time. I mean, I've been feeding them fish emulsions. I kind of skipped a few times, but I can see where they're going to need it. They might have got a little dry in here, so you got some yellowing of the leaves, but I'm going to get these outside planted probably this next week, and I'm pretty pleased at the way they look. Don't they look a lot nicer and a lot bushier? So just follow how I done it here. You can pinch them, you can say pinch them back or cut them back. It does the same thing. And it's just going to produce more side shoots, and they're just going to keep growing in and producing a really nice plant. So I just thought I'd share that with you, and I hope you try this indoors if you're growing them indoors. You can also cut these back when they're outside growing in your garden. So what do you think? Can you do this? How easy would it be to just cut back your zinnias to make a better looking plant, a more bushier, denser plant, and when you get them 2 shoots coming up on the side of the stem, you're going to have more blooms much quicker than you would if you would have just left that single stem grow up. So this is something to think about. But I always cut back a lot of my other plants, and there's so much value in doing that. And you're going to find out that once you start doing this, you're probably going to feel like doing it to other plants too, and you can do that. I mean, as long as you're cutting it up far enough, you're going to be fine. So we're going to complete this video, and I hope you try it. Those of you that have tried it, how did it go for you? Post a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Make sure you check out my Zinnia playlist above. Those have all my Zinnia videos. I'm going to be doing more Zinnia videos because I really, really enjoy growing zinnias. So we'll see you next time. Bye now. If you like, you can look in the description area for all the items that I recommend and have used in my gardening videos.